and the pylon covered one more slot, so there's like only one space they could fit through. I'm going to build a DT out of the gateway and use that to block. I'm going to have a cannon behind the wall, and it's just going to be so fun for everyone involved. Mostly just me. I mean, tanks will still be able to get by it. Vultures can scan and kill the DT and get by it. I mean, tanks can scan, but you could just kill the gateway. It's just another hassle that Terran has to deal with. Forces them to target fire, you know, stuff like that. And there we go. Setup complete. I have decent observer positioning, but you want to use more observers. Like I said, at lower levels, you want to use a lot of observers and use them to get information. The more you know, the more you can do. Like, for example, if I know that if I had an observer inside of his base instead of, you know, being stuck outside because he has missile turrets, if I had an observer inside his base, I could see right now that if he has, you know, 2 factories or 6, I could tell if he's doing a build like me, which is trying to get like heavy macro up, like right now, get a lot of economy right now and go for, you know, macro later on, or what is he trying to do? I don't know. So I'm stuck in the dark. The more information you have, the better you can be. Right there I see some vultures on the minimap, so I maneuver my dragoons right there to like block the choke. I also put those pylons there to slow down the flow of any vultures. Vultures can't fit through tight nooks in buildings, so yeah. They're like a medium-sized unit, so they can only fit in certain locations. Anyway, I am just, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to power off of these 4 gateways that I've been using. You know, I'm just really trying to maximize the gateway usage. At lower levels, I see a lot of people put down too many gateways. Right there, I hide that guy. I don't want, in case he does get in to snipe me, I didn't want to lose the probe, because it's going to be annoying to send it all the way across the map again. Constantly building probes. I mean, not constantly. I'm not constantly building anything because I suck. But I'm generally, for the most part, every time I go back to the screen, I will build a probe. Just because it, obviously, of course I did it right there. Obviously I did it right there. But you know what I mean. See how there's some probes waiting for me? Because I'm like, okay, I need some probes. Probes are crucial. You need to build a lot of probes. And here, I don't know what I mean. I kind of like this building placement, but I could have probably done something a little cuter. I don't know. Just happened. This just happened. You don't necessarily need to mimic this or not mimic it, but it's not horrible. I'm keeping good control of my units. As soon as I hear that my warriors have engaged the enemy, you need to like get to your units right away. You can't let them engage without you watching versus Terran army, because your army could be shredded in seconds if you run into some mines without observers, some tanks without observers, or like tanks without zealots in the front. I mean, basically, there's just so many ways you can get like pretty much cornholed. You want to avoid that. Cornhold. That sounds so unpleasant. God, that sounds unpleasant. Whoever made that up, they're like, this sounds not fun at all. And here I'm just trying to clear the mines. You should use observers on the field to clear mines, obviously. I mean, again, this is probably for a lot of newer players. I mean, if you don't know that. But, I mean, if you don't know that, then I'm glad I could help you. But use mines on the field to clear the observers and gain map control. Terran gains map control with mines early on in the game because their tanks aren't mobile enough and they need to defend their base too. That was the worst micro ever. I was literally dancing him back and forth. I was like, what? And here my DT gets crushed by this building. If you see on the minimap, he's moving down right now, and he's going to get caught by the building, and I'm going to get all pissed off and lose a bunch of crap back there that I don't need to lose. Just macroing off these gateways as much as I can. Finally getting some leg speed up and getting some upgrades going. Building another Arbiter right there. This game I really max out on Arbiters. I'm like, okay, it's time to get a bunch of Arbiters. And here I'm just trying to do a DT drop. And yeah, it doesn't sound really super effective, but I did what I can. I'm doing what I can with what I got. Or whatever. I lose the shuttle too, of course. But, again, what are you going to do? I mean, here I try to split them up because I don't want to lose them all to one scan. I knew I was going to lose that one. I almost lost these guys too. Took some unnecessary damage, but yeah, nothing really happened here. His drop is doing much better than mine is. Got a lot of minerals piled up right now. I need to put down some more pylons. God, I suck. Ugh, I suck. Oh boy, I'm not good at this game. Finally get that DT in there, but it's pretty late considering like both my bases are emptied out, either by me or him. I got to see. Yeah, you can see I got a bunch of arbiters. I mean, for one Stargate, I think I'm maxing out pretty good on the arbiters. Yep, expansion going down. I'm just trying to get some expansions up. I can tell he's having, you know, either a hard time pushing or something because I'm doing okay right now. And he's working on drops. It doesn't seem like he's able to push me. I transfer some probes there. And yeah, I don't transfer any probes from my forward natural to the friggin' back. Oh my god. Transfer some probes to the main, fool. Don't not transfer probes to the main. Okay? After you get your base emptied out, you need to transfer probes to the main base to get mining there. I'm just saying. Don't mimic this play. Alright. I'm working off, like, what is it, 7 gateways? And I need some pylons like mad. I hit my pylon cap a bunch in this game. I have decent observer positioning. I'm thinking about doing a stasis right here, but I was like, I'll just wait. Got those guys on hold position in case if they're on hold position, they'll fire on anyone within range. Obviously, this is probably really low level, but they won't be able to get lured by tanks. Like, see, even though the tanks fired on them, I had them on hold position so they wouldn't run into the mines and all the other fire of the units. Yeah. Silence is golden, so. Alright, whatever. Forget you guys. I've seen half the people on friggin' here posting YouTube videos with no commentary at all. They're just posting FPVod, so at least you get to hear my dumb ass in the background. Okay, sometimes, so I space out. Whatever. Alright, back to the game. I'm pretty much just trying to do my best to contain him right now with, obviously, my units. I have my 4 control groups spread across the map, like the center of the map, to slow down any of his vultures. I'll see when his vultures are getting by. And I have observers above units so I can see when he's trying to do anything else. He's trying to extend his minefield, which is a smart idea. I mean, basically it gives you a little more maneuverability because they have to kill the mines before they can do anything else. Got another arbiter up right there. See if you can see I got some probes going on. Got some probage going on. And here I built 3 pylons because I was like, okay, that's plenty because I just had a bunch built. And I'm upgrading some energy right now. Probably don't really need it considering I don't really use storms that much in this game. I don't think at all, really. I substitute arbiters for storms. I'm like, I'll just use stasis. Yeah, boy. So. Let us see how that goes. Oh yeah, Chulas, or whatever it says. I'm like, who am I gonna stasis? I was thinking about stasising someone right there, but then he's like, forget it, I'll just push out. I was like, okay, that's perfect for me. I mean, that's kind of what I want. I got that observer out of there just real quick, because I saw obviously the Goliaths were coming, and I didn't want to lose. So now I go in, I do my 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5.